Hi everyone, my name is JT Pilot, and today I'll be making another review. This time I'll be reviewing the NG Models Delta Airlines Airbus A330-900neo, and this is the May 2024 release on NG's brand new Airbus A330-900neo model, which is flat out amazing. And this specific model has the registration November 412 Delta X-ray. And yes, there is a second version floating around, I believe November 4 or 5 Delta Zulu, something like that. But I decided to get this version just because it's the only version that West Coast Diecast had available. So, yeah, if you want to buy from them, use my code JTPOP for 5% off. So, yeah, so overall, this is a great NG model. And yes, and this is it's a fantastic model, I should say. And it's better than the Gemini Jets version, which we will be comparing later on in this video. So, if you're new to my YouTube channel, this is how I do model airplane reviews. So I first start off with the box of the model, then I'll do an in-depth analysis of the model itself, and at the end of the video, I'll be scoring this model by JT Scoring System. So nonetheless, let's get started. And getting started off with the box of this model. So this is a lovely NG box, so a nice clean box we got over here. So on top, we got the Airbus A330-900neo titles. We have a beautiful CGI image of the aircraft taking off. Then you got the Delta Airlines motto there, keep climbing together. So there you go. Then on the bottom left of the box, you have your Delta Airlines logo with the registration, and then on the bottom right, you have your NG Models logo. And here's the bottom of the box here. You have your Airbus A330-900neo titles. You have your CGI image in the I number, which is 68002. Then here you have your right side of the box here. And then your top of the box there. And your left side of the box. Then proceeding onto the back of the box, so it's the exact same as the front of the box, but this time you have NG Models social medias on the bottom left, and the I number, the barcode, and some warning labels. So that is it for the box of this model. And proceeding on to the analysis of the model itself. So will this model get a perfect score today? You'll just have to find out. So proceeding on to the front portion of this model, here you got the nose of the aircraft looking flat and amazing. You have your cockpit windows with the raccoon mask looking flat and amazing. NG Models really excels on the cockpit window shape on this model compared to Gemini Jets, which we'll be comparing later on in this video. So you have your nose cone there, you have the weather dome there looking great. You have your PO2/stack boards down there. You have your SkyTeam logo, your L1 door, your nose landing gear with the fleet number down there, looking great. So the fleet number is 34112. You have your Delta Airlines logo there, you have an antenna, you have the L2 door there, you have your landing lights there, and then you have several passenger windows looking great, and a variety of escape windows there and doors. Then proceeding onto the wings, you have your winglet there looking flat amazing there, really great shape to it. And then you have your flat fairings down there, you have your ailerons, all that good stuff down there, all that good machinery on this aircraft. And then you got the left, and then you got the navigation light there looking great on the winglet. And then you have your Rolls-Royce engines there looking flat and amazing. Lots of detail to them. Nozzles got great detail. The nozzles on the engines look great. And then the metal rings looking great as well. Then proceeding on to the back portion of this aircraft, you have another door there. So I believe that is an emergency escape door there. You have a Wi-Fi dome/SATCOM box there. You have several more antennas. And then you have the back of the aircraft, the registration is November 4, 1, 2, Delta X-ray there. So there you go, that's a fitting registration. You have the United States flag, you have the L3 door, and the beautiful Delta Airlines tail. Great, yeah, this tail looks flat and amazing. You have the fleet number on top. And then you have the elevators also looking flat and amazing. And proceeding onto the back of this aircraft, you have your APU exhaust there, and then you have the engine exhaust there, all looking flat out amazing. And proceeding onto the bottom of the aircraft, so you have your Delta Airlines belly down there. You have a stand hold there. You have your wing landing gear, which the wing landing gear does not tilt, so that is a fact about this aircraft. You have your bottom of the engines there, and lots of details on the wings over here. And then proceeding onto the front of the aircraft, you have your you have your nose landing gear, and you have the A330-900neo titles. And proceeding onto the front portion of this model, so here you have your cockpit windows looking flat out amazing there, and you have your insides of the engines looking great there. Lots of fan blade detail there. And then you have the front of the winglets with the navigational lights. And yeah, so that is it for the front of this. And proceeding onto the right side of this aircraft, you have your R1 door up front. You have a baggage hold. You have the R2 door. And then you have another baggage hold in the R3 door. So that is it for the right side of this aircraft. Let's proceed on to the comparison with the Gemini Jets version. And alright, so proceeding on to the comparison between this NG models, Delta Airlines A330-900neo or 412 Delta X-Ray, and we're comparing that to the Gemini Jets version, which is number 401 Delta Zero, and this is the 2019 version. There is a 2022, 2023 version floating around there. So yeah, it was released sometime then. So there's another version of this aircraft floating around as well. But the new version should practically be the same just with a Wi-Fi dome, which this model does lack. Just because this aircraft was produced right when Delta Airlines first began their A330-900neo services. So yeah, so these two molds are actually really great. I do say that the NG models Delta A330-900neo is slightly better just for a few reasons. So on the Gemini version, the wings are kind of a little clunky on it, and the winglets are not as good shaped as the NG winglets. Let me give you guys a better comparison with that. So the winglets, there you go. So here is the winglets difference to these A330-900neos. You have your Gemini version on the left, and then the NG version on the right. And you can notice how the Gemini version winglet kind of points up a little too much there. So that is that's a little difference there. And then yeah, so here is the front of the Gemini version, which kind of looks similar to the NG version. Arguably the family detail might be a little bit better on the Gemini version, but the cockpit windows aren't as good on the Gemini version. Let's bring it over here. Let's do a better comparison. So you notice how the Gemini cockpit windows are a little bit more chunkier. They're not as well defined as on the NG version. Yeah, the Gemini cockpit windows kind of just blend in with the raccoon mask on them. So that's a difference to note there. And then the NG's nose lane gear's a little short as well. That's a little you can notice that there if you just pull up the models. There you go. But other than that, these models are pretty similar. The Gemini version does have tilted gear, which the NG does not. So yeah, that is practically it for the comparison of these two models. Let's proceed on to the JT score for the NG version. And all right, folks, it's time to score this model with my JT scoring system. So overall, this is an excellent NG model, with this model scoring a perfect score, a 50 out of 50 or an A, 100%. So yes, so good job, NG. So some of the main highlights on this model, for me at least, are the massive amounts of detail. The vast majority of the model having good shape, including the nose region especially having a good shape to it, better than the Gemini version. The wings have a really good shape, lots of details. The engines are really great as well and well-shaped, and the tail is also well-shaped. So the main theme of this model is this is overall an excellent model and a great model to add to your collection. And the only minor criticism I have with this model is that this model does not have tilted landing gear, unlike the Gemini version. So you have to kind of choose what you want for your model, because the NG version has the best mold, but the Gemini has some details like tilted landing gear, while the NG version has more antennas. So yeah, that's it for the JT score. And all right, we have reached the end of the video today. So you're going to be seeing some wonderful outdoor model photos of this model playing in the background. So overall, this is an excellent NG model. I highly recommend for anybody to purchase this model. This would be a great model to add to your airport or to your Delta Airlines collection, and this will certainly be another great model to have in my collection. I know live you guys will be purchasing this model, so yeah, have fun with this model. You know, have fun displaying in your airports. That's all I gotta really say. So that is it for this review. I'm JT Pollen. I'd like to thank you all so much for watching, and have a wonderful day. Bye.